how can I keep giving my clients that personal touch that, the small businesses can give while growing into a larger business with multiple locations? As honestly, right now, I'm still small, just in my first year, but I'm trying to, think ahead and what I can do now to stay ahead of that.
Yeah, like first and foremost, I would say don't worry about it. This will be a natural evolution as the business grows. And thinking about it right now, honestly, is I don't want to say a waste of your time because I understand you're trying to just plan ahead, but it's going to happen organically, right? The organization of the business will
Gotcha.
fall into place because as you start growing, like, oh, like I need a manager. Oh, if I'm starting a second location, I need someone to actually manage that. They're going to be a GM, right? So you can always try to be personalized and things like that. And this is what's funny is most really small companies try to act really big, and then as they start growing, like, oh, like I'm getting really big. I want to pretend like I'm small. This is why like big companies try to have this personalized feel. And like they try to make it look like
Right.
they personalize emails and automations and things like that. And so everyone's always trying to be what they're not. And so what I'd recommend you do is just embrace who you are, right? So like right now, you are small. You can have that personal touch. You can know every customer by name. You can say hello to them. You can write them a card. Like I remember my first couple of years of business, I wrote
Yeah.
every single person a Thanksgiving letter by hand, put a $5 gift card in there to our local coffee shop, every single person by hand. Like that was like super, super high touch, right? That can't happen now. We
Yeah.
have 10,000 people in the database. It's not going to happen. But just embrace who you are in the moment. So in that moment when I'm small, I'm like, hey, I'm going to lean into being small and being having that personal touch. When you're big, you're going to lean into professionalism. You're going to lean into the automations and the fact that you have a credit card on file and you have all these systems in place and you have someone to answer the phone for 80 hours a week. Like that's what you'll lean into. And it's just a different demographic of individuals that will want that service. So instead of trying to be something that you are not, just lean into who you are and you'll attract the customers that value that thing. Don't think that what people value now, which is you having a personal touch, is going to be what people want when you're a $10 million business. They're probably not going to be. If that's your goal and ambition to build that big of a business, the person hiring a $10 million business is not looking for someone who's personal. They're looking for someone who gets the jobs done, comes when they say, has automations, has a card on file, can call and get a quote, can call and get someone, basically at all office hours and not wait on the voicemail. So that's what people are looking for. So just realize that embracing who you are in the business is probably the best route for success. The same way that I would say that to, someone trying to make a YouTube channel or, become an influencer. It's like, look, just be who you are because that'll attract people. If you're trying to be something else that you are not, it's just going to come across
Hmm.
artificial. So don't worry about it. Honestly, that's that American. Just don't worry about it. Be who you are at every stage of the business, and you'll attract a different type of clientele throughout the different life cycles of the company.